Hi, I'm Brian LaRoche. I'm with PCA 360. We're the owner's reps for the town of Middleton, and we're going to walk you through the job site and show you where things are today. So right now we're standing in front of the future public safety building. Right here, this piece that's bumped out in the middle is going to be the new front entry. To the left is going to be the police department, and to the right is going to be the fire department. The fire department's 2 levels, same with the police, and both have wings that go off behind that are the backup support spaces for each of them. So we'll walk you in through that in just a minute. So we're standing at the front door of the new public safety building. This is the lobby here. Where the wood is the future elevator that connects the 2 floors together. There's going to be a large meeting room off to the right and training area for the fire department. This will be shared space for both fire and police here in the middle. To the back and left is going to be a fitness center that's also a joint space that both will be using. Yeah, so in the first floor, we're standing in the fire department side. So these are the office areas, fire prevention, chief's office over here in the front of the building. So these are really some of the administrative support spaces that we're looking at. And above, where you see the metal deck overhead, that's where the bunk rooms and living quarters are for the firemen are upstairs. We're not able to get up there just yet. We don't have stairs built.
Wow.
And then beyond is the apparatus space, so we're going to walk over there. So you can see this is going to be the future fire pole for the firemen, the hole cut out in the floor. Right now they have it protected, but this is where the fire pole will be in the connection to the apparatus bay. So it's a pull-through apparatus bay. There's doors in the front and back. You get 5 large door openings to the front and same to the rear. And then beyond, you can see the block wall. That's where the hose area is, the air supply room, and other gear storage. And then beyond that is a garage space where some of the auxiliary equipment, light towers, ATV, and so forth, will be stored on the far end of the building. So this area here, which is behind the lobby, between the 2 fire and police, is the fitness area. And then at the front, over here, is the police administrative offices are across the front. And then we have evidence room and some support spaces for the police department in the back corner over here. And then the detention area is going to be back in here where you see the block. Detention booking area. And then the 2 openings that you see on the right and the one on the left, that's the Sallyport is a drive-through. And then at the very end is the garage space, which is for auxiliary vehicles for the police. Motorcycle, ATV, things of that nature.
Amazing. Oh, we can get it.
So they're on October 7th, they're going to begin putting the roof trusses on the building. So they'll be beginning here at the back of the police, and they'll be working around the building. So pretty soon, by the end of October, both buildings will have the shapes of the buildings will be fully built out. And then from the month of November into December is when they're going to work on enclosing and making the building. This is going to be the secure parking area in the back here. And then just ahead will be the new peak load shaving generator for MELD. Which should be going right across where the dark soil is. Where the stockpile of stone and dust is, that's the public parking area for the public safety building. Will be up in that area there. And then just beyond the excavator is the community center room beyond. So you can see, we've preserved a lot of the trees on the site. We have tree protection areas under the mature trees that were worth saving. And then off to the very extreme end of the site here on the north, the willow, we were able to modify the design so that we kept that area, won't be going beyond there, to preserve some of the meadow, bucolic look of the site. So you can see the new access, access road is, you can start to see it taking shape. It comes in over near the fitness area where the truck is parked, and then kind of curves in front of the public safety, and then wraps around, and then comes around the backside. So it's got a nice serpentine shape to it. And then on the inside of it, where this giant dirt pile, which is all the loam that we saved from the site, that is going to be the town green. So right now you see all the rocks that are being staged. They're being broken up for reuse on the site. All that soil is right now being screened for reuse whenever we get to do landscaping. So that's what that big dirt pile was that you can see from Route 114. So it's being moved now, and in another 2 weeks that pile will be gone. Yeah, so right now we're standing at the corner of the community centers on this end of the town hall community center building. So this large space that you can see here will be the large room at the end of the building. The part of the steel with the 4 columns sticking out in the front, that's the center of Town Hall. So that will be the center of the building. And then you can see, if you look off to the right here, the views from the community center room are spectacular. You get these long view quarters into the site, and it's just spectacular. All the beauty of it in the meadow, it looks. So that was really important in the building committee, was to preserve some of that beauty of the site, the natural beauty.
Cool.
Did a good job. We'll go in the town. So right now we're running about 60 workmen on the job site. Last check, we were about 8,000 hours of time put on the project so far, and that is probably within a week or two of actual. So a lot of time and effort has been put on the project. So at this point, we're working on detailing the steel. So all the steel is up. But they're working on bolting and welding and plumbing all the steel structure. So not long, like I said before, the wood frame of the roof will be put up, and then the concrete slabs on the ground and up above on the decks are going to be put in. So within a few months, we'll be working inside the buildings. Well, right now we're standing in the administrative area of the community center. So this area here are the offices, and then on this area over here will be the kitchen that supports the community room, and then there's bathrooms here and there, and then on this side is the lobby. You can see where the wood framing around the hole, that's going to be the elevator, and then there's a staircase that rises up on this side right here to connect to the second floor. The area on that end, where you can see the concrete vault, that is the clerk's office, and that's the records vault for the town hall. So on the first floor, on that end of the building, are town offices, and upstairs, similar, all town offices. The community room, or the select board room, is going to be in the center at the back here. So the view out the back is going to be, this picturesque view.
Fantastic.
So now we're standing at the back of Town Hall. So the lobby connects both front and back. At the back we have this structure here, which is the porte cochere, so that way vehicles can come up. If it's raining, they can be protected, so you can move from your vehicle into the building undercover. So it's tall enough for the Council on Aging van to fit under it, and with buses, small buses, and so forth. This whole area in the back that you see is going to be a parking area that supports Town Hall. And again, the view from Town Hall is pretty spectacular.
That is.
So this is the concrete vault, which is the records vault for Town Hall. So they haven't put the front on it because they have to get the door in first, and then they cast the front wall in around the door itself. So that will come soon. We'll be getting that in. So right now, what you see inside is just the shoring to hold up the roof. They just finished the roof a couple days ago, so they'll remove all that formwork. So this area that you see the excavation and the markings in the ground, this is the incoming electric service that they're working on. So you can see the telephone pole beyond. The conduits are working their way towards the town hall first, This will be the transformer that powers the town hall, and then that power is going to continue on to the public safety building. So a lot of the work that's happening right now on site are the underground infrastructure, the piping for stormwater management, water lines, fire lines, electric, low voltage are all being put in. So, and then grading for the parking lot, you can see over here, they're starting to build up the elevation, and then the future parking lot finish will only be about 6 inches above what you start to see on the left. Everything else over here is still at subgrade. They've been mining all the soil here is really good, so they've been grabbing it from that end, and they just keep going and grabbing more dirt and using that to fill in for parking lots. So the future town green is going to be this area here, and so that's where we can put a lot of the soil that we can't use under roadways, in foundations, and so forth. So everything's getting reused on site, and we're not exporting anything. We're only bringing in material.
That's great.
Then you can see off to the edge here, a lot of the piping for stormwater is they've started to grade for the stormwater basins too. And here's another tree, a pair of pit oaks that are being saved. It just goes to show you that there is an effort to be mindful of some of the trees on site and on the campus that are mature, that are worth saving. We've been working hard to do that. This structure that you see near the road is not permanent. It is it's used for constructability to make sure that all the detailing is correct. So we're going to use this to put in sample windows, and we're going to water test it and air test it to make sure that all the detailing is done correctly. But this will go away. So we'll put some sample brick and sample windows, but they're not the permanent or the final colors. So the building committee is going to be here today, and they're going to be reviewing colors, not just the brick color, but they're going to be looking at trim color, window colors, soffit colors, roof, every siding. There's so many different things they're going to be looking at today. So the mock-up that you'll see from the road as you drive by is not going to have the finished colors. That's really just done for construction